Poetry helps us distill everything: drama, ambiguity, distress, joy. In its distillate lies the starkness of truth, but what slips out is also a kernel of truth. It is thus both a reckoning and a meditation. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. It takes time for love to find comfort. It takes time for love to find comfort, have its roughness, find its smooth edges. The first harsh word, the sudden turning away, the door slammed behind. For knowing that sometimes we are worse than our best versions and still turn to each other, though her story does not meet yours. It takes time for love to find comfort beyond its first flush, beyond the curve of a waist, after you lie exhausted on her breast, her hand drawing you close. When you grow tired of her familiarities, when you feel all stories have been told, to revisit old happinesses and know they are never too old. It takes time for love to find comfort as we are drawn into our urgencies and gift our daily selves to strangers, coming back as empty shells for those who turn to us for warmth. To realize that so much of us is just our tired souls wanting peace, to stretch out and go to sleep. It takes time for love to find comfort in gestures rendered cliched till you understand his care in a cup of Earl Grey with no sugar, hot food at the sputters of a day, the alarm put on to wake you up, to leave you to the doorstep and be awake till you come home, ready to fall apart. It takes time for love to find comfort as you learn to fold storms in your heart, to know space as a way to come close and time as an ally which walks next to you. To know that it is moments which make love, the path you choose, the twists you maneuver, to know it as you walk, stumble and hold, how you grow small wings and together learn to fly. How you grow small wings and together learn to fly. Relationships take time. Even love at first sight is a construct only, finding immediate challenge in the crucible of real life. I know couples who have gone around for years but find they scarcely know each other within the first week of married life. The interesting dynamic is the setup provided by love. It could work in two dynamically different directions. It could make you accept what really comes your way with a generosity and a desire to work through the unexpected discoveries in a person. The other extreme would be the crashing of expectations and understating that what you thought and what you got were such incredibly different things, to be jettisoned immediately. Such does life give, and we choose to give away. We need to understand that ties are always brittle to begin with. There's trust to be built, there's vulnerability to be shown, there are defeats to be accepted along with victories which need to be celebrated. In our attempt to be what we've shown ourselves to be, we should not forget that impressions cut both ways, and truths are often more charming than cultivated lies. We want our partners to be mere mortals living and breathing heartbreak, distress, irrationality, madness, quirkiness, and everything else which makes us human. If within those realities we are not accepted, maybe there is something else in store, someone else to grow with out there who would enrich our lives in immeasurable ways. This is Sunil Bhandari, and you are listening to Uncut Poetry. If you enjoyed this poem, rate it on Spotify or leave a comment on Apple Podcast. And I have a lovely newsletter called The Uncuts, which is like a Sunday dollop of warmth and fun and beauty. Subscribe to it. The link is in the show notes. And if you loved this episode, please do share it with someone you love. See you next week.